Hello everyone, if you are new here, my name is Brunel. For everyone else returning, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that everyone is well and safe, and I appreciate the time you take to watch my videos. So it's coming up towards the end of the year, and I just thought I'd just quickly recap on my favorite foundations of the year. One of them is not going to be a surprise to you guys. If you've been watching me for ages, you will know. And yeah, if you've been watching me for a while, can you guess which foundation it is? Can you? Can you? If you can, thank you very much. It means you've definitely been watching. Anyway, yeah, so I've got actually 3 contenders. Now, the reason why I like other foundations, but I actually picked these ones because, first of all, the performance, and also how often I go back to using these. These, these are the foundations that I will find myself reaching for. I'll have them in my more immediate, makeup bag, which is separate from the rest of my makeup, which is right behind me in the drawers. I've got a couple of other bags there with makeup that I wear much more regularly, and this is where you will find these foundations. Also, in a world of influencers, YouTubers, you'll tend to know we love a product when that's a product we keep going back to and we use on an everyday basis because it stands out amongst all the others. You either send loads of products, or you buy so many that when you find that someone keeps going back to certain products, that's when you know that they really get to use them and they really enjoy using them. So without having any particular orders, I'm actually going to come back with this. First of all, with this foundation here. Oh my God. This one was actually a surprise performance for me. To be honest, I bought this from Primark. This is part of the Primark PS makeup, and it is their matte foundation. It is double coverage, not just single, double coverage, and also a long wear, matte finish, oil free. Also has SPF 15, which of course, it's nice to have SPF in products. It doesn't compensate for having SPF itself, but it's better than nothing at all. The color range wasn't so fantastic when it comes to these. I think actually this might be the deepest shade. I was a bit worried about whether I was going to be able to find the right shade or not. That's always a struggle, especially when it comes to cheaper products, especially foundations, and it can get a bit iffy and so on. Now, the actual foundation match wasn't too bad. It wasn't perfect at all, but the performance of this foundation was actually much better than I was expecting it to be, especially if you're like me and you have extremely oily skin. Don't mind my nails. I had to chop them all off. They're so weak. I haven't put acrylics on them. I had to chop the whole lot off, so they're a bit all over the place. But anywho, it is the PS My Perfect Color Double Coverage Matte Foundation, which is long wear, matte finish, and it is oil free, which is always good if you've got extremely oily skin. At the price of £5, people, you get 38ml in here. Now, it is in a glass container, but for the pricing, you kind of get, that's it. There's no pump, so what you get is what you get. It's a thick foundation. The undertone is not quite right at all for me, but I can make it work without making, I can apply it without looking a bit out of sorts, which is always a plus, because I have tried others where there's just no way. So the shade here is, so yawning. I have one of my episodes, which means I kind of yawn a lot, I get tired a lot, and yeah, ignore that. Anywho, the shade is number 15 hazelnut, so there you have it. It is actually really well performing. If you can find one, a match that's that one. Right. Next foundation is this one. Again, really on the affordable range. This is the Max Factor FACEFINITY all day flawless flexi hold. It is a 3-in-1. It is a primer, concealer, and foundation. It also contains SPF 20. Woo. And it is warm hazelnut. I get the hazelnut theme here, but actually, match wise, this is a very good match. The first thing I was looking at, thinking, I want something affordable. I'd actually was walking in there and thinking, oh, I haven't actually done a kind of drugstore affordable foundation wear test for quite a while. I wonder what's available, what I've not tried before, and I came across this Max Factor foundation. I looked at it and I thought, ooh, I might actually have a shade match. I might actually have a shade match. So I bought it. It is affordable. I think it was something like 11 or 12 pounds. So still super affordable. Got it. And let me just tell you, was I impressed or was I impressed? Oh my goodness. Does it still get oily? All of them do, because that unfortunately is the nature of the skin that I have, but it's still long lasting. It's a thick foundation. The shade match is just amazingly close, really close to the point where I don't have to manipulate anything. I'm so happy. It doesn't oxidize. It doesn't oxidize on my skin at all, which usually most foundations do. It is what it is. This one stays the same shade and it is amazing. In fact, that's the foundation I'm wearing on my skin. Now, they do say it's 3-in-1, it's concealer and so on. If you have got perfect skin with this foundation, then you can actually go with one layer and that will be fine. If you haven't, you've got hyperpigmentation and so on, you're gonna have to go with maybe 2 layers or color correct underneath so that you don't have to use as much foundation, which is the better option. If you've got extremely oily skin, the less product, the better off you are. The more products that you've got on, the more layers, the more your skin then ends up producing more oils much more quickly and so on. So that is an option, but it is a really nice foundation. With one layer alone, you can make it look kind of natural but cut with enough coverage. It doesn't look heavy at all. It doesn't feel heavy. It lasts for a very long time, especially if you manipulate it and add powders before foundation and so on. Then honestly, it is a great foundation to have. Go and have a look at it and try it out. Honestly, I was so surprised and so impressed and so pleased, because it's a brand that's easily available here in the UK, so I can always go and replenish when I run out. If I get one of those days where there's nothing available, then I know to straight away go down the road where there's a Superdrug near me and get this. Absolutely love it. Definitely will recommend it. Now, the one that's not a surprise to anybody who knows me. Yeah, the bottle's looking a little bit worse for wear. This, you know this one. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. This one is in shade number 71WY, which is for warm yellow. I absolutely love this foundation. I have loved this foundation since it came out, and I remember reviewing it and I was so shocked. Do I still get shiny? Absolutely, but it is a gorgeous foundation. The shade match is just perfection. I'm doing it. Ow, crap. It's just perfection. Just perfect. Oh my god, my hands need hand cream. Whew, terrible. Look at that. Just perfect. Absolutely perfect shade match. That's the first thing. It is the benchmark for all the other shades that I actually buy. Whenever I go into any site and I want to put a shade match, this is the foundation that I put down, because it is just the right amount of yellow and just the right amount of warmth for my skin. It matches when I put it on. I don't have to worry about my chest area in comparison to my face, which is usually a problem for me. Used to be much worse. But it's not so bad now. I mean, I'm trying to explain it. You can see here, like, there is a difference. If I didn't have a foundation on, you'll be able to see a marked difference. Don't have to worry about it with this foundation. It is lightweight. It makes your skin look so beautiful and so kind of natural at the same time, but with enough coverage. I only actually normally go in, I put 2 pumps in, but that's because I usually use a sponge, and therefore inevitably a dump sponge will actually absorb some of the products as well, which is fine by me. But I have bought more than one of these. This is probably my 2nd or 3rd bottle since I got it. No, I think it's probably 3rd bottle. And that tells you a lot, considering that I use other foundations as well. I absolutely love this foundation for shade matching. It is a beauty. It is just perfection. I can't recommend it enough. And yeah, I've been using it for several years now. So these are my 3 top, foundations of 2021. And obviously I've explained why that is. Guys, let me know about yourselves. Which ones have you tried before? Which foundations this year you've just tried before? Oh my god, gold. I was going to say gold mine. No, it's just a a find, the perfect find, the one item that you were searching for, and you've tried it and it's just beautiful and it looks fantastic on you, let me know below, because I might give them a try as well, and we'll see whether they work out for me or not. I'm always on the lookout for more foundations, never stop searching. So that's that. Other than that, I'm tripping over my words, so I need to go and eat something. The brain's dying here. Stay safe wherever you are across the world, and I hope to see you guys soon. This video is going to be late in being uploaded, but better late than never, I say. Was it Shrek who says that? Never mind. Bye.